Hi, it's Richard. This is another one of my yoga shorts or sort of 30-minute videos that you might want to try at home if you want. If you're going to do this, go really carefully, be compassionate with your body. Don't put yourself in any risk. This is going to incorporate some of the stuff I do on my home practice, some of the stuff I like because my body likes it. I feel better for it afterwards. I generally start in a standing position. So without going on with too much verbiage, let's get to the top of our mat. And then roll forwards, backwards on your toes, becoming a bit of a theme of mine, this, and encourage everybody to do this. If you get up in the morning and you're not going to do any yoga, not going to do anything during the day sport-wise, just do this while you brush your teeth, because it's great for your ankles. Okay, once you've done that a few times, get a sensation of grounding. Slow breath in, draw the arms up very gently for the first time, and then very gently as you breathe out, bend the knees, very gently, half lift, very gently, hands to floor, walk back and get into a downward dog and then stretch out through the lower legs. And then lift the heels up, bend the knees a little bit, stretch the toes, straighten the legs, inhale to plank. And breath out to high upward dog. So squeeze your core muscles, lower the pelvis down, lift up through the crown of the head, drawing the shoulders backwards, and breath out, downward dog. And do 4 of these. Tibetan rights, just to get the spine flexing and extending, using your core muscles. Thinking about form, thinking about control, particularly when you come into downward dog. Really stretch through the upper body, feel like the hips are going backwards. This is like a more intense cat-cow, I think. And it gives you a chance to spread your toes as well as you move forwards, backwards, flexion, extension. Okay, look up between the hands, inhale to plank. Exhale, half plank if it's there for you. And then inhale, chaturanga, stepping onto the top of the feet or onto your knees into cobra. And then onto your knees or back into downward dog, step roll over the toes. Look up between the hands, walk slowly to the top of the mat and drop your bum down and inhale to chair, sweeping the arms forwards, bringing the arms up in line with the ears, bending the knees, lowering the bum down. And you can take one hand behind, squeeze. When I say squeeze, it's pull the belly button in when you move, inhale when you stop, exhale, squeeze. Breath out, hands to shins, breath in, half lift. And then bend the left knee a little bit. Take the left hand onto the outside of the right leg. Turn to the right, take the right hand up for a gentle twist, looking up at the right hand. And then bring the right hand across to the outside of the left calf. Bend the right knee, turn to the left, taking the left hand up for a twist. Come back down, a little bit of a dangle here, pull the belly button in. Slowly roll up to standing, roll the shoulders back. Inhale the hands up, cross the forearms, palms come together. And reach up as high as you can, and then gently with your upper back, your upper body, tilt backwards, a little bit of a back bend. Breath in, breath out, straight leg forward bend. Breath in, half lift. Bend the knees, hands to the floor, step, walk or jump. Back to plank, take a breath in, exhale to the floor. Inhale, cobra, high cobra, upward dog. Exhale, step, roll over the toes, downward dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to right elbow, hover, squeeze the core. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, foot to the floor. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, across the body to the left elbow and hover. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, foot to the floor. Look up between the hands, step, walk or a jump. 2, mount, bend knee forward bend. Inhale to chair. And then slowly roll up. Mountain, roll the shoulders back. Inhale the arms up, standing stance with the left knee rising, reach down, grab hold of the knee or the toes and take a twist here, reaching back with the left hand. Okay, the knee's okay. If you're blessed with a yoga body like mine with long arms and short legs, it works. Inhale, standing stance, right knee coming up. And again, take your time here. Just find the balance, find the focus. And it doesn't matter if you wobble and it doesn't work for you, then come back into it. Because you'll get in 2 chances, 3 chances, 4 chances at the same posture. It will come. It's a practice at the end of the day. Okay, think of those moments, those little imbalances as a benefit. Sun salutation. Bend the knees, hands to the floor, step, walk or jump. Back to plank. Going to roll onto the outside of my right foot for side plank. Going to take the left hand up, side plank. You can stay here. This is enough. If you want, you can take a little bit of a hamstring stretch here by reaching up. Wherever you are, going to make our way into a lunge with the left foot at the top of the mat. Dropping the right knee. Inhaling. Crescent moon lunge, palms come together. Exhale, bend the knee and reach backwards. Feel that stretch. Take a breath in here, half split. So it's straightening out that left leg, lean forwards on that thigh and lower down, pulling that heel backwards. You're going to take a side lunge from here. So take the hands to the floor on the inside of your left leg. I'm going to spin around to my right, pivoting on my feet, supporting body weight with my hands into side lunge. If you want, you can take, you can't see, but you can take your hands off of your off the floor and bring them together in prayer position. You'll see this on the other time, on the other side when we do the other side. Okay, from side lunge, work your way around to the top of the mat, pivoting on your feet, step back, 3-legged dog, take a breath in here. Going to come forwards into high plank with that left leg lifted. Going to slowly bend the elbows and bring that top of the left foot to the floor. When it lands on the floor, quickly the right foot comes on the floor and draw through and up into cobra, high cobra, or upward dog. Inhale, step over the toes, downward dog. Okay, inhale to plank. Roll to the outside edge of the left foot and find a side plank here. Get that ground and that stability. You can stay here. If you want to take a hamstring stretch, maybe reach back, bring that leg up, and we're all going to end up with that right foot at the top of the mat, dropping the left knee, and come up into crescent moon lunge. Again, it's all about the psoas muscle, this. So reaching back, lengthening that psoas muscle as you lower the pelvis, bending through that right knee. Coming out of that half split, so lengthening through the right leg, leaning your chest down onto the thigh. You feel the hamstrings really lengthening here. Such a great posture this is. Drop the hands on the inside of the right foot. You'll see what I mean about this side lunge now. Plant the right foot on the floor, pivot round, keep the body weight supported with the hands. And if you are good with the balance, stability, hands to your chest, namaskara, you can push your right knee away here, which really stretches the adductor muscles if you've got that stability, that grounding. Hands to the floor, pivot round again to the top of your mat. Inhaling the right leg up nice and high. Exhaling, coming all the way forwards into a high plank and then lower down. Chaturanga, high upward dog, or upward dog, cobra, high cobra. And then scroll, step over the toes. Okay, going to reach back with our left hand to our right calf and look to the right, dropping the head down in the middle of the mat. And change over. So again, established downward dog. And reach back, lower the head towards the floor. Just stretching the body out, particularly if this is a morning practice. Nice, slow, steady breath. Inhale, high upward dog, lowering the pelvis, lifting up through the crown of the head, squeezing the core muscles. Exhale, downward dog. Okay, lifting the left foot off the floor, widening the grip with your right hand, your left hand, lifting the right hand off of the floor, two-legged dog. And come back. Again, come all the way forwards. High upward dog. And release. And lifting the right foot off the floor a few inches. Widening the grip with the right hand, using all your fingertips here. And come back, downward dog. Okay, gonna walk the hands to the back of the mat, come into a deep squat. Bringing your hands to your chest. You can take some crows here. My latest crows are these little jumping crows, because I find it really works the core by lifting the feet off the floor. You can stay in crow, and then from a deep squat, going to make our way slowly up to mountain. Inhale the hands up, exhale straight leg forward bend, inhale half lift, exhale forward fold, bend the knees, slowly roll up. Standing staff, left knee lifts, short stride. You're going to go for extended forward bend now, so short stride, taking the hands around the back, reverse prayer, or grab hold of forearms or wrists, turn the right foot side, square the body, take a breath in and then breath out, slowly coming down to lengthen that hamstrings. Release the hands, taking your left hand onto your left foot, turn to the right, take the right hand up for a version of triangle. It's quite subtle, it's quite soft. And then slowly come back. Bend it through your left knee, bring your hands to your chest, lift the back heel off the floor, and we're going to find our warrior three balance here. So starting off with the hands in the chest, narrows your center of gravity and allows you to come into warrior with a degree of control. And this is the one I really like as an all body posture. Okay, coming to standing staff, nice and slowly. And then short stride with the right foot forwards, turning the left foot out, wrapping your hands around the back, reverse prayer if it's there for you, square of the body, chest forward, shoulders back, and then come forwards, extended forward bend. Again, really feel your way into this posture. Try not to fight it, try to release your thigh, your kneecap. Keep the breath steady. Come out of that a little bit, taking your right hand onto the floor or your right foot, and then take that version of triangle here. It's quite nice, actually. The legs aren't as wide apart. You don't get as much rotation through the hips, but you still feel that twist in your spine. Actually, more so, I think. Okay, come out of that, look down at the floor. Bending your, step back a bit, bending your right knee a little bit, and then bringing your hands to your chest to find warrior three here. And you can play around with your breath here. You can adopt a pranayama. You can breathe in for 4, breathe out for 6. You could do a physiological sigh. You can do whatever breath you want. Keep your mind here focused, engaged. And come to the top of the mat, standing style. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, straight leg forward bend. Inhale, half lift. Bend the knees, hands to the ground. Step or jump back to plank. Take a breath in, breath out to the ground. Coming into locust now. So reach down the sides of the body with the hands, lifting the legs, lifting the chest. Finding the locust posture that works for you. Could be wide legs, could be hands forwards, could be arms out to the side, could be cactus arms, could be a free fall. Anything that works for you to work those spinal erectors. And release. Push up, back into child. And stretch that back. And come up into your knees. Drop your forearms. Going to come into dolphin. Walk the knees forwards a little bit. Tuck the toes in. Lifting the bum up in the air. Bring the shoulders on top of your elbows. Walk the feet forwards if you want a little bit further. And drive the heels down. Feel that stretch for your hamstrings again. And the effort in your shoulders. And drop to your knees. Taking the toes to the back of the mat. Come into your forearm plank. Stay here, or you can do some knee taps. Or you can do some toe taps out to the side. Each one of these versions, great for your core. And then lower to Sphinx. So forearms still parallel. Soft ribs, the lower ribs, try to get them grounded. Pull back on your forearms, draw the crown of the head forwards, and then a very gentle back bend. And release. Push up, back into child. And then come up, tabletop. Okay, tuck toes in, lift up, downward dog. Step in the left foot just slightly behind the hands and find pyramid pose here. So try to find a position where you can straighten both legs and lower your chest towards your front thigh. So you might need to experiment with space, stride length. And if you can find pyramid pose here, we'll take a twist to the left, taking the left arm up, turning, looking up at the left arm. And down. Just going to turn through 180 degrees here. Find pyramid on this side. But if you wanted to get to it conventionally, back from tabletop is stepping the foot slightly further behind the hands. So you shorten your stride length when you come up into a straight leg position. And take a twist here in pyramid. Come back down, step back, downward dog, inhale to plank, exhale to the ground. Inhale, cobra or upward dog, exhale, downward dog, inhale, left leg lifts, three-legged dog, exhale, knee to chest and step the left foot between the hands, low lunge, inhale, high lunge, exhale, lunge dip, Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Hold side angle, lowering the tailbone by bending through that front knee, feeling the stretch through the body. Inhale, 5-pointed star. So pivot on your feet, take your arms out nice and wide. Exhale, side lunge. Right knee bends. Inhale back to warrior two, and then exhale in here. Inhale, exhale, windmill down, low lunge. Inhale, left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Exhale, come forwards into plank with the leg lifted. Exhale, lower down, and then cobra, high cobra, upward dog. Inhale, step roll over the toes. Inhale, right leg lifts nice and high. Exhale, right knee to chest. Step the right foot between the hands. Inhale, slowly high lunge. Exhale, lunge dip. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. This is where we hold a couple of breaths. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, side lunge to the back of the mat. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale here. And then the next inhale, lift the back heel, windmill down, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, hold to the ground. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child. Nice little sequence. You can do that as many times as you want. It's really quite fluid, quite nice, quite good for the body. Okay, crossing the lower legs, rolling back on your bottom and all the way down on your lumbar spine. Draw the knees into the chest a couple of times just to massage through the lower back. And we do a few rounds of yogi bikes. Always like these, particularly first thing in the morning. So bend the elbows, fingertips around the back of the ears, keeping your right knee up into your chest, extend your left leg, pointing the toes, take a breath in. As you breathe, in fact, bring your left elbow towards your right knee, take a breath in. As you breathe out, go on the breath out, move with the breath out, you change. Take a breath in when you're static. You breathe out, you change. Take a breath in when you're static. Breathe out, change. Try to keep the legs low. It's a little bit harder. Take a breath in and change. Breath in and exhale, move. Breath in and exhale, move. Breath in, exhale, move. Breath in, exhale, move. Couple more. Bring the knees into the chest. Little back roll. So use the momentum of your lower legs. And come up into a half Lord of the Fish position. So left leg's long, stepping the right foot across the outside of your straight left leg. Wrap your left arm around your right knee to hug it close, and then turn to the right. Position your right hand behind for stability. Turn and look back towards your right shoulder. Drawing the left toes backwards to stretch your gastroc muscle, keeping the sit bones as close to the ground as you can, feeling that twist through the spine. Using your costal muscles, your accessory muscles to breathe. And release. Take the hands behind you, bend it through the front knee, and then bring your chest forwards for a seated pigeon pose. Deep stretch of your rotator muscles. And we change over. So straighten the legs in front of you. Go for a little sit bone shuffle here just to get the pelvis pointing forwards. and then bring the left knee across the outside of your straight right leg. Pull the toes backwards, wrap your right arm around, turn to the left, and then a little bit of a squeeze here, looking back towards your left shoulder. Of course, if you wanted to do this with your hands in prayer, that's fine. I prefer this version. It just gives me more control. I can feel it in my body. Slowly releasing out of that twist, keeping the calf, the ankle on top of the thigh. Take the hands backwards and bending through that front knee so you can really feel the glutes start to stretch as you bring the chest forwards. And release. Both feet on the floor. Roll back on your back. We'll take a couple of hamstring stretches. So straighten out your right leg, point the toes, keep it in the air, and then draw that left leg backwards a couple of times. Just get that gliding stretch, that nice dynamic gliding stretch of the hamstrings, and then draw it back. Keeping your lumbar spine supported, really good, safe way. And you're really working your hip flexor in the other leg. Okay, we change over. So a couple of gliding stretches. Okay, and then hands down the side. Maybe just a few rotations, making sure you pull your belly button in so you keep your lumbar spine on the floor. So this is coming through the hip flexors. Dropping the feet to the floor, heels close to the bottom, head and shoulders on the floor, arms soft and released. That's unfortunate. It's never happened before. We're going to come into bridge pose. So heels close to the bottom, head and shoulders on the floor. Put your belly button in, flatten the lower back, and then lift into bridge. And then use the glutes, the lower back muscles, drive into bridge. Just allowing the breath to flow deep into the lower lungs. So feel the belly rise and fall as you breathe here in this posture. And then slowly let go. Draw the knees into the chest. Squeeze and release your knees. And that's fairly typical of one of my regular routines, my personal routines. Pretty much covers everything. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll be posting some more of these 30-minute yoga shorts up on the channel. Hope you can take a look at a couple of them. We'll do various degrees of ability. But yeah, thanks very much for watching.